So the other day we went out to eat as a family, and I heard my younger brother, who is 14 right now, talk to my one of my cousins, who is 17 right now, about to graduate high school, about what his expectations are after high school. Given that my cousin is about to graduate and he seemed to have no plan of what he's going to do after graduating, I overheard my brother tell him that he wants to be a trader and that after high school he is not going to go to college. He's just going to start trading and making money that way. And I found that a bit funny because to my younger brother, it seems like his success is gonna get to him overnight because I know him and I know that he has not been doing anything. He hasn't been learning anything. He hasn't been buying courses. He hasn't been doing anything in order to advance himself in knowledge that could lead him to him eventually making money trading. So I kind of boot the conversation and I told my brother, if you want to be able to make money trading, the best day to start learning about that is today. But I feel like this generation has the mindset that everything tends to come to us quickly. And social media and all those those Instagram kids who are driving Lamborghinis at the age of 19, 20 years old, have kind of distorted the mindset of the younger generations into believing that you don't have to do much to achieve success. That success comes overnight, and that there's not much to learn in order to get to be someone that deserves that success. So after that conversation, my younger brother decided to open a trading account. Now he's doing paper trading because I don't think he's ready to trade with real money yet. But he's now finally taking some steps that over the span of the next 4 years could lead him to maybe eventually make some money trading. And I was trying to explain to him this concept of compound learning. You're not going to be an expert at something on day one. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes years before you can feel comfortable in a certain topic. And in fact, I read a book about it about a year and a half ago, and it was talking about compounds. And basically, this book was saying that in many cases we don't feel like we're making any progress when we decide to embark on a journey to learn something. But over time, if we were to measure, all those hours that we put into learning something, all that time and effort that we put into something, it compounds, and we will be way ahead than someone that never did anything. And that's the concept that I was trying to tell my brother when it comes to trading. And if you start learning right now something little by little every day, eventually those 20 minutes a day are going to compound into 24 hours. And then if you continue to learn, if you continue to put more time into getting better and understanding the concepts and finding out what this here means and that means, he's no longer going to have only 24 hours of knowledge. He's going to have, or the span of 2 years, he's going to have 300 hours of knowledge, which would be a lot more than someone who didn't take time to sit down and learn about it. And eventually that knowledge is what's going to lead him to make better decisions and to make better training or trading decisions in the future. So the message that I want you to take from this is that success usually takes time, and it is better to learn something starting today than to try to rush things at a later time, because you find yourself in a position that you need that success now. So remember that if you ever embark yourself in any journey to whatever you want to do in life, remember, it usually takes time, and learn to enjoy the process rather than always having your sight in the finish line. Because if success was super easy for everyone, then everyone around you will be successful. There will be nothing special about it anymore. So personally, I've learned to enjoy the process. I've learned to enjoy the journey, and that has given me a lot of satisfaction as far as knowing that those painful moments that I might go through when I decide to start something different are what will eventually shape me to become the person that deserves the success that I will eventually get in life. So that is the video I wanted to make today. I hope you find some of this information useful and you can apply it in your life. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, make sure to leave those in the comment section of the video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.